turn 3, and lots of guys moving around here. Yep. Okay, they are now charging forward. We're gonna have to do something about that. Now, do I have any casualties? Let's find out. Play. Okay, the smoke was not gonna help. Now they're moving pretty fast. He hasn't fired. He might not have seen me actually. Let's look back here. They're still moving up. It's a good possibility he hasn't actually seen me. With the speed they're moving. Okay. You didn't fire at me, so I'm not sure, quite sure what to make of that. Okay, so let's check suppression of formation leaders. This battle's gonna get weird, I can tell. But hopefully it gets weird in a good way. It's a little too early to start running away. Alright, zoom out so we can look around. And check suppression of everybody. Nobody's seen. He's probably wondering why I dropped smoke there, right? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious why I've dropped smoke there, but it's the fact that he's moving so fast is working against him there, I think. These engineers that are further down the road, well, I don't know. Nothing seen. Suppression is good. We're not gonna see. We're not gonna see jack and shit here, so it's weird stuff. But we look around anyway. No suppression. Habits. Form the good habits. Alright. No suppression. And you shouldn't be able to see anything from that position. Look around anyway. No suppression. No suppression. And stick around. We can see. Ah, okay. Yeah. Missed that one. It's good to look at it zoomed out like this. Get a bit more big picture view. No suppression. Okay, well, so even despite I started so close, I still didn't make it very far. I thought I moved very fast. I guess I was the first turn. I really should have moved a lot faster. I was expecting armor to be seen along here. It's really difficult to know what to do in the first few turns. Well, in the first turn, really, it's the issue. I don't know how they could not have seen me. That's the weird thing. I mean, we're within 2 hexes of each other, 3 hexes. That's perfect spotting distance. Nope. No suppression. Shouldn't be. According to the law, according to the replay, we weren't shot at. So. And the replay never lies. Well, tells you weird things sometimes. In fact, I think it gives too much information away. sometimes. Because it's showing you the exact when it's showing you, it always shows you the part of the map where, like, where the unit that was hit is, which unfortunately reveals what was around that unit at the time. So firing at a unit may actually be a way to cheat. um, sort of. Well, like during opportunity fire, I mean, like, but you can't control that obviously. But you know what I mean? I mean, during opportunity fire, you hit the weapon, you hit the the enemy unit, and you see things around it because it flips to that position on the map, which is weird. Okay, suppression. Yeah, he's too far into the orchard now to be able to see much. Mortars can't see anything. Actually, he can. That's surprising. Yeah, I'm sure you have to be careful of that. Hmm. Okay, not much there. Okay, this side is now probably in trouble because that smoke was deployed last turn. They probably moved up a bit, well, quite a lot by now, depending on what was moving up. I haven't seen no suppression change. Yeah, he's too far. He's still behind the hill, so he can't see it. Anything anyway. Now, whatever's moving around on this side, they're doing it much more quietly than on the other side. He's behind the hill still. You can see 4 enemies. One there, one there, one there. Apparently there's another one somewhere. Or is it 2 in there? Yeah, there's 2 of them in there. Okay, deploying the smoke was not useful. Didn't actually... Okay, well... Well, I'm gonna have to do something about that, because I do not want him moving through there. So I don't think this platoon is going to be advancing very much anymore. I don't think they're going to be advancing at all, in fact. Why can't I see that way? Nothing there. Oh, don't need to look around with him. Actually, why not? It's actually possible to direct fire from there if they do manage to get across there. Okay, so mortars. I need to cancel any the remaining smoke they might fire. Now, actually, they cannot see them yet. So we'll find out why he hasn't seen me. Because they came up through there. I'm not in their line of sight yet. actually out of their line of sight. Yeah, in the direction they moved up. So actually, they have not seen me, even though I've seen some of them there. They didn't fire, but they're also moving very fast, so that makes the chances of spotting anything very low. Also keeping in mind that these are not recon, so their ability to spot is the same as normal infantry. In other words, not very good. Well, even recon doesn't spot that. They might spot at maybe 4 hexes as opposed to 3. It's just a little bit longer. Just, they say have a slight edge, but not much. I mean, really having experienced scouts is much more beneficial because that'll extend their spotting range more noticeably. They also aren't. They also are very not well armed. They're only armed with short range rifles, so kind of weird cavalry. No machine guns or anything like that. So as far as I remember, I have bought some of these. We'll look at that in a minute. So some of these guys can see them. We can see them there. We can see 5 of them. 5 of them. Okay. There. I think there's 2 in there. 1 in there, 1 in there. Any further back yet? No. Nope, nothing else coming down the road. Nothing obvious anyway. Now, he is the closest and he can't see them. They just managed to come. He must have seen them moving up through here, though. That is in the right, perfect line of sight. Okay, well. Well, that does make things awkward. So this could be me going, what should I do here? For most of this turn. Well, probably I want to shoot at them because why the hell not? I was moving the Panzerjägers up. That's now looking like a really bad idea, so I think they'll pull back. Yeah. Just for once, I think I wish I could plan. I could actually get ahead of my opponent just once. Oh, it's difficult from turn 2, but of course from player 2. But of course, as player 1, I can't do it either. So, so much to learn. You can see a lot of enemies here. I'm not gonna actually try and figure out who it is at the moment because there's too many. Okay, so this is looking interesting. Tanks may come into play here. And let's back in. It's probably not helpful anymore. Let's go back down here. We got these guys moving up here. Moving very fast, moving not so fast. Not sure why we spotted them. Not sure why we spotted them. Because they're not moving that quickly. Yeah, so there's 2 of them in there. So they may actually be more hidden behind here now. Well, this side is the puzzle for this turn. Recon probably are not going to move here, but because that would be probably get them noticed. I need to do something about them first. I probably will need to shoot at them before I can do anything else. on this side, I think we're just going to continue moving forward. There doesn't seem to be a reason not to. Now, when he moves forward, there's going to be one. Yeah, you will actually be able to see out of the orchard from there. For him, yeah, he has a ways to go before that happens. Okay, let's move up. Take the risk. Can anybody spot for him? Not really. I move somebody else up here. He has to move up anyway, so let's do that. Not really helpful. Not really. I thought he would build his... Shit. Okay. Okay. This orchard is behaving differently than usual. No, I'm just not remembering it properly. I thought I'd be able to see... what do you... Need higher visibility. That's what we need. Okay, so that's not helping at all. Yeah, I didn't realize it would be that slow moving through here because I figured we'd see from inside the orchard we'd have 3 hexes line of sight, which would be enough to move up maybe 2 hexes per turn. But this is like moving in normal trees, so can't see anything past it. So I may actually want to move him up again. Only there's nobody there to spot for him. And I made a mistake with this one. He was supposed to move out there to have a look down that side. Anyway, the fact he puts smoke there indicates he's probably not moving up through there, because otherwise there's no point. Do I risk him get shot at up there? Just to have a look that way. I've already fucked it up because he's moving too fast now. He'll be moving 2 hexes, and that's... If there's anybody close by, he'll definitely be seen. Okay, nobody's there. Okay, we'll leave that infantry for the moment. So the scout moved. I'm gonna start moving him forward here. Because I think he can see he's down a little bit down that road. No, not enough. So we need to get line of sight down that road. So where he's units are there. So moving up through. Yeah, there's plenty of places where they can move up really fast. So I think these guys will move up to the hill on this side of it. These scouts are now in an awkward position because they're already not where I want them to be. Ay, 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 ay. Uh-oh. Scouts up there. Moving 8. Okay, so okay, the speed that they're moving, they're not gonna see me anyway. And there's more of them. I think we spotted them from there or from there. Yeah. Let's see. Let's zoom out. See if we can see anything else. Did anything else appear? The hill is not helping there. I think these guys are going to move one more. I think all of them are, actually. Well, maybe not these ones, I don't know. But definitely these guys, because if they're about there, then these other infantry can't be that much further behind. So this is I still too slow. It's unbelievable. I'm so slow in the first few turns. I really got to try and work on that. Because I don't know. Too cautious, just too cautious. I mean, that's why I'm not getting close enough to the victory X's early enough. So we'll definitely be taking those next turn. We may actually have scouts in there already because the scout is up here. Although I guess it really depends on where his starting line was. Can't remember. Okay, so I don't want to leave them on the top here because that's where there's no the cover is the least there. Slopes actually have the same cover as trees, not great, but better than being out on in the mixed hexes. So I actually want to move him this way. Now that's not a bad thing for him. Apparently there's nobody there. So we'll put him that side. Now, except of course moving up here is probably not really the best thing. I'm gonna do it anyway. Maybe not. That's really the only. I'll put him there. Leave him at that position. He's got a good line of sight that way, I think. I think these scouts will stay where they are. We'll try and not. If they don't move, hopefully that will keep them alive for one turn. Well, I try and sort this mess out. The scouts have moved. I think I can move this infantry. Am I going to move these scouts again? Actually, let's move the infantry first. I'm going to put him back here. He's already moved 2 hexes, so that's probably all he's going to do. He's moved 1. So there's an orchard hex there and there. So moving there will not get him line of sight out of there yet. Thing is, if he moves up, well, there's more orchard stuff over here, so he's not going to be able to see past it anyway. So unless there's stuff right there. Yeah. Because there's nobody to spot for him, right? Like, there's nobody you can see into these areas here. Yeah, they already moved 2 hexes. Yeah, let's do it. Nothing so far. And we're actually going to put it in there. Keep that one on that side. And So at this point, he is in contact with his radio. We'll leave him there for the moment. They can move again. And that still puts him in a position where he can hit things over here, but still just a bit far away. Okay, so and know more or less where the enemy is now, so we'll try and get these guys moved up here. I think we might want to do that. Okay, so this group, okay, he's gonna stay there. I think line of sight is blocked down here, so we should be able to move up through here. Actually, no. Move to 1. At the speed they're moving, that's definitely 3 hexes, so they will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, and speed they're moving. That's probably no 9. Oh, they must have moved to the woods here. So if they move, that means they can probably move. It says they moved 6 hexes. Okay. And it says they moved 8 hexes. Okay. No, that can't be it. They're moving 6 miles an hour. It costs 2. That's probably 3 hexes then. Yeah, 3 hexes. Assuming it keeps going, it'll be in there. So we can move up a bit more. I'm actually going to move him over to the side. I think I can make that. So you move up there, try and get over. Because I need somebody on the slope. Yeah. Now let's see. There's no line of sight cut off. We cannot be seen from anywhere else. I don't think there's any high ground around here that would allow. Possibly from back there. Nope, the trees are blocking line of sight very well, so. Now on the slope, yeah, we could be seen from up there if there's somebody happens to be watching. So they may have been spotted, but it's quite far away. So it's risky, but I'm actually going to move them up again. It'll only be 2 hexes, he said. It'll only be 2 hexes. It won't hurt a bit. Yeah, so he's moved 2. He's going to move. And I don't want him to be there when they arrive, so I want him on the slope. And him there, so he'd be on the slope next turn. It won't work out, of course. It never does. So I put him there, just get him closer, and I think he's a bit far ahead, though. That is a problem. Oh wow, he's really far ahead. I'm gonna leave him there at the moment. Alright, well, this area is probably all. The side of this hill is all one bundle of shit, so. Okay, the Panzerjägers need to move back. He's still in good position. He cannot see anybody. Now, fortunately, just moving back to the gully does not help. So, does not block line of sight. So you can see them. You can't see anybody. Hmm. I decide whether I should rely on the fact that they're moving very fast. Nope, we're in line of sight of them, so I really cannot take that chance. Small unit though, might not be seen. Well, they may have been seen already. Who knows? The mortars will come raining down very soon. Okay, the Panzerjägers have moved back. Scouts will probably, well, I think they will definitely stay. So it looks like we're gonna need some firepower on this side, much earlier than expected. Targets there, 2%, 2%. That's pretty low. It's 13 hexes, that's why. Oh, none of these are in a decent range. They may just move. Get into a better position. Okay, so move forward. Will something shoot at him? And if something does shoot at him, well, something we'll tell where it came from. So if he moves forward, then he'll have line of sight into... No, he won't, because the smoke will block there. There's actually not many places they could be shot from. Yeah. And you can't actually see them, so that is not really a question. So one is actually blocking the trees, and I think it's mainly the trees. Moving into the gully probably will not help him. If he moves further out, these trees will continue to block. We'll be able to see further that way, but I actually need him to see around this side, so I think he needs to move this way instead. Okay, let's avoid misclicks here by not trying this when we're too far out. Does mean I have to zoom in and out though. I wish I could figure this out without really taking this much trouble. But you know, so if he's there, well, he's actually getting line of sight in there already, so I think this way is the correct choice, but it does expose him to attack from that direction. Well, that orchard is actually quite useful until there's somebody in it. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Nothing yet. Unbelievable. He's pretty far out there now, though. Yeah, he's not quite seen down the road yet. But as far as I know, there's no, well, there's probably tanks on behind here now. Don't see why they would not be. But they wouldn't be able to take a shot because they're behind the trees, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's see if this gets any better. Okay, now we can see them. That's not helpful. What about this side? Almost. You can almost see through the between these trees here. Oh, you picked a good spot for that. Wish I had that kind of skill. Now, I've moved him pretty far this side. That's not, he's really not gonna be able to go back. He has no chance of going back, so okay, that changed things. But he now has no chance of hitting anything because he's moving so fast. Yeah, still 17 hexes. Wow. Okay, this side's gonna turn into a huge mess for me. Just not enough points to cover a map this size with this. I don't know. I just don't have the skill to do it. Okay. Well, no matter what, he cannot stay there. That would be fatal because he can see straight down the road. So probably better bet is to move him someplace where tanks would have to be moved up. Finding that spot will be difficult. Yeah, there's no point in him firing anything. It's still quite long range. So if I position him back here on this slope, perhaps, the Hummet cars will still be able to get him, though. That's the problem. That's the only one I got. So this time, I'm trying to think of where I can position the armor so that they can actually do some good here. This is gonna be difficult. Okay, so assuming he's going to move somewhere else. Let's try to figure that out. Okay, well, he's definitely moving. He's not staying there. I think he's better off moving either to here. He can make it, because that kind of restricts line of sight that way. So what are these guys gonna do? I mean, there's no point. They can't keep moving forward because they got to deal with this mass here, this force that's moving up here. We can see two from there. Like, what kind of chance? We have really good chance of shots here. Not as good for him, because the range is a bit longer. Up there. Now, looks like these guys are going to be engaged in this, and they're not going to be able to push forward to take those. So whatever's moving up to take those is what will take those. I don't think I'll have a way to stop it now. As usual, just so short-handed with 1,000 points. I just can't. It's really quite a struggle. Actually, you think about it is. I mean, if you think about it, like how these Allied forces were basically routed in 1940, when they must have outnumbered the Germans massively. It goes to show you how bad a player I am, right? He can't see anybody from there. Don't know if he will be able to. So if I move him back. Okay, that's going to leave him by himself there. That is not a good situation. You cannot see anybody there. You cannot see anybody there. So in theory, he could move up there and to there. But the chances are he'll be spotted. Now, keeping in mind that these have short-range weapons, if they're the same as my solo game, I think they are. I don't think there's any other option. So they have a range of 7. At the moment, the range is 7. So they're at the limit of their range. Okay, so we're gonna move this scout back this way. That puts 1 enemy seen, so actually that position would reveal 1. So if they got a range set of 7, then this is, if we assume they have a range set of 3, they, even if they see me, they may not opportunity fire. On the other hand, might as well, you might set them to the maximum for that one, because they're big units, they're gonna get spotted anyway, and they're moving very, so why not? Now actually, if he does get shot at, I don't know how many though. You may not even be able to see anybody. That's the thing. Now, okay, it's a riskier because there's no smoke there. I think there was another unit there. Somewhere. There was one over here, I think. So, can we see that way? Yes. Oh, yes, we can. So, there's nobody there now. Okay. However, he wasn't moving, so it might be something moving slowly. Okay, so we got another one in sight. That's definitely going to expose them there. I think I'm going to put more smoke in that position. Because this may actually attract shots anyway. He's actually going to move as well. Yeah, not quite in the swamp. I don't know if he's thinking of moving across here. Swamp provides very little protection, so that might not be the best idea. But I mean, there is. No, it's a long way to go. Well, maybe not that much. I mean, he wouldn't spend that much time in it, so that might have been his plan. But he knows there's something going on around here, though, because otherwise I wouldn't have put the smoke down, right? Which is probably why he didn't rush in there, because they're not moving at maximum. Now he's probably got no chance of a shot here. Oh, still 17%, simply because it's big and large. Considering he moved 2 hexes, that should not be right. Now let's see. Okay, that started things. It's dropped to 10% because he got shot at. Right, so that was at the maximum range. That was at the maximum range. You're not likely to be that good at that range. Yeah, because he fired back and he took some suppression. His chances dropped a lot. Now, if he's called in artillery already, of course, then staying here would be fatal. But yeah, what can we do? Actually, going to move him this way, put him behind the trees. Not sure if anybody will shoot at him when it does that, though. That was range 10, so yeah, nobody can. I think. If we get a chance, we'll move him up into the trees. Still only see the same two. Okay. And this is why play-by-email is hard, because you can never... I don't know if it's just me. I mean, maybe I just play so badly that I come up with these really, really weird schemes. There's really no chance of getting a hit on them. I mean, that's long range for the LMG. And we'll move them up though. Might as well try and get that range down a bit. Now, these vehicles. If I put him here, or there, kind of blocks line of that hill will reduce line of sight that way. Probably not by much. It's really far back though, that's the problem. Trees there and there. This actually blocks line of sight. These, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, if we're behind it, it blocks line of sight all the way through. So he could actually stand either there. That building would block line of sight that way. And that trees would block line of sight through there. Trying to calculate line of sight ahead of time. You can see through two of them now. Alright, that would require these armor to move up that side. It'd be a pretty long range shot. It's 18 hexes. Yeah, it'd be pretty good range on that, but I mean, he doesn't have to hit. he just has to. Doesn't require a really good hit. You could try it with a really low percentage. I mean, it's a soft skin vehicle. I mean, you could hit it with a machine gun fire, for fuck's sakes. He doesn't need to use HE or anything on it. Right, and these trees actually block line of sight there. I was right, so I think it's better off moving this way. That would force them to move all the way up to here. But of course he doesn't have any line of sight to them either, unless they move up. Which is not actually very helpful. The conundrum. I actually could put him in the gully. I mean, that is actually a thing I could do, because the vehicles benefit from the same amount of cover. He gets the same hull. He might even behave in a hull down situation, I guess. How vehicles don't get, they actually retain the benefit of cover, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so armored targets get okay, but now would this be considered a non-armored target? I'm guessing it would be considered a non-armored target, because armored targets, they retain the benefits of cover even when they fire. whereas infantry, well, the fine field manual says non-armored targets, so that's kind of ambiguous. Actually, they can see them. Which means he might be able to see them as well if I put him in there. But the thing of it is, he won't be able to stay there because, obviously, well, he may get an opportunity fire if they do something interesting. If I set the ranges long enough. And they won't be able to hit him, so unless he moves armor up here or in there. Yeah, let's put him in the gully for now and watch him break down. Well, he didn't get the benefit, that's specifically that position. So he does not actually, that does not help him that much. That is probably abysmally low, but I've reduced the range down to 12 hexes at least. Now whether that, yeah, he still has line of sight to that side. Line of sight through there and there. We can't actually cover that part, so will they move? Will they continue to try to move up? I don't know. What? What? What a mess. What a mess. Now the tanks really can't do that. That's a bit too risky because there's really no way for me to keep them. Actually, maybe not. I mean, the thing of it is, if I put the tanks up here, you'd know where they are. Now the range, their range is not very good. Actually, with the machine gun, they're not pretty good. I mean, their range is 25, so that's say my that. But you know, with the main gun, that's long range for them, and that's just not going to do anything. I don't think the machine gun would do anything either. Trying to think if these guys have. I weren't even able to pin this one because I fired at it with this one and he fired back, right? Because he's not even pinned, whereas I am. Well, the thing is I was moving, so that didn't help. It did not help me. I moved 2 hexes and then I fired. Not the best idea. I got a little over enthusiastic with, oh look, something to shoot at. So actually I'm gonna move these back to here. And these back to here. Now, the thing is, the armor actually can't really do much up here anymore. Yeah, because they have to move around this area because they can't fire into there. They can fire into that side. Yeah, but not very far, right? I mean, unless they're moving around in the open, they can't help back here because there's trees. So I think the tanks might as well move this way. The only question is, do they move on this side of the gully, or actually, why not move on both sides? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, well, I think they're quite well concealed, so... Can't really see much. You'd have to move forward again to actually see if that would work. Yeah, you'd have to move out further. I might actually leave him there. The range is a bit long, that's the problem. I'm actually going to move him. I'll just move him out one hex to... there. Suddenly you can see an enemy, probably this one down... oh, there. Nothing down here. Okay, well that increases the risk quite considerably. Be it from there. I don't think that's very good, so I'm actually going to move him back for now. Well, putting him on the slope might not help at all, actually. Seems like... seems like he might be better off in the gully because... and just many places he could actually be hit from a long way away. Again, doesn't have to actually destroy it, just needs to be good enough hit to damage it, or suppress them, then that's not helpful either. Now if I move it back into the gully, that's probably all he'll be able to do. He's got 10 points left. I think the gully's like 6 movement points. Nope, 12. He shouldn't be able to do that. Oh, okay, he should not be able to move there. It's saying he can move there. How? He's only got 10 points left. How? That shouldn't be possible. Oh, that's... Oh, track. Oops, I'm looking in the wheel column. Track is 6. That's why he can move there. So maybe better off doing that. I think he can still see this way. Not much, though. Well, that's as far as he's going, anyway. We're able to provide some supporting fire from there. If he was a tank up, it has to be moved up pretty far. And the range will be long enough that chance of getting a good hit, hopefully low enough. Right, so, artillery. Now, they've moved up onto the hill, so actually, they're not quite on the hill yet. Do I start moving them? Well, this is a problem because these guys are going to definitely be. They should already be in. There should already be guys in front here. So we've probably been seen. If he's moving 6 though, you would have to be. They couldn't have done it in the trees because that would have slowed them down. So I don't know if you moved up through the trees. Yeah, if you move up to the trees, he could really be in behind there. In which case, he would have been there for maybe a turn already. They moved 2 hexes, so everybody shows up, they're gonna get spotted, and they're gonna die. Mark my words, those guys are going to die. Look, they're wearing red shirts. Like, wait a minute, all my guys are wearing red shirts. They're all red. Because they changed that in Next Generation, because the guys who wore red shirts were all the officers. They broke that meme. Okay, I think I'm done. I just need to look at artillery. Oh, these guys, are they gonna move? They just need to stop moving. I don't think there's any point in them staying there. Because even if something comes up now, it's not going to... they won't be able to help, right? I mean, they can't hit anything over there. So the question is, where do they move to? This looks like a crisis point over here. I need to get more firepower over here, but look, that will take them quite a long time. Actually, I think, well, they need to be on this side anyway. I don't see any reason for them to be over here. Well, we'll head this way. Can't be too indecisive here. Let's see, can he be... Unless he moves behind a tree, it won't matter. once he moves behind the tree, it won't matter. Actually, the thing is, he can still see over there. I'm not convinced of this yet. I have an LMG over there, and I have the tanks over here, so maybe we might actually want to move them over here. That would be a shorter time span to get them into a better position. Mortars. I would like to bring in mortars, but these guys are moving very fast, and I have no idea what they're gonna do, right? So, I think I'm just gonna keep moving these mortars that way. Risky because he's moved very fast. Yeah, if there's anything that I could see him, they've now seen him. So be it. It's not gonna make it, damn it. I moved 2 hexes. He's sitting on the road. Okay, best bet is to put him back behind the trees. I thought he could make it, but shit, he couldn't. Okay, so we'll put them over here. The LMGs will move into here so they can cover that side. The AVMGs will be able to fire. I'm gonna try and actually get them so they can fire. Oh, there's a orchard in the woods. Wow, quite weird rant. Oh, actually, it's not in the woods. I guess these trees are around the orchard. Right. These random maps get kind of weird, if you ask me. Also makes them fun, I think. Okay, enemy scene. Okay, they're all moving very fast. That's not gonna matter. These guys still firing. Let's see. been cancelled already. Okay, so don't know where they're gonna go. So it seems kind of pointless to put mortar fire on them. So I'm more tempted to put more smoke here to reduce the risk of being fired at between these trees. I think from this side, there's only that area there until the smoke clears. So I'm gonna put more smoke there. Because that's probably a much bigger risk from there. Heavy machine gun position there, or yeah. Yeah. Okay, so back. So adjust smoke situation 20 there. 8. Wow. Okay, we'll leave as well. The clicking is bad tonight. We'll use the one that's 20. Yeah, that one. Smoke there. Fortunately, it's not in the same hex, so I will do that. I can't really see deploying artillery anywhere else. Might be maybe here. Ooh, I just spotted another one. Okay, so there is the recon moving up there. So maybe smoke here. Yeah, I don't want to redeploy smoke in the direction I'm moving, though. Okay, so, I guess I didn't look around with him very well in the beginning. That's why I missed that. Yeah, I probably didn't look around with him at all. He's moving pretty fast, that's why I'm seeing him. I mean, he's very far away. Alright, so we have an idea what's going on. So there's trees there, trees there. So line of sight's blocked from that point. Still need to get across this clearing. That's gonna be hell. So if he's recon is here, then we can assume that the infantry are just a little bit behind him. Actually, there's probably other, because that's the leader, so there's probably other recon units in front of him. Although he does things differently to me. That may be just be that's actually maybe separated. It's hard to say. Yeah, deploying smoke here is pointless because I'm running towards that direction, so that actually gives him an advantage. No, I don't see how that can help me. So if he's there, then we must have units in this area here. Unfortunately, we can only see that far. So I want to deploy anything else? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So we just check ranges and then we're done. And this actually, there will be ranges need to be checked this time. Range 3. This guy should be alright. Range 0, 3, 3, 3, 3, 0, 3, 3, 3, and 3. Okay. Four. Now, yeah, that's fine. 4. Don't see any point in making it longer at this right now. It actually these guys are more likely to be firing at stuff over here, I think. If I can get them into a position there and there maybe, because that's a little bit more within their range. While the heavy machine guns will be firing across the clearing with somewhat longer range, but still not within the effective range though, I think. So moving this way may not be the best idea. I don't know. I have one turn to think about it and change my mind. Meaning I just fucked it up. Too indecisive, damn it. I can't get anywhere in these games. Too many things to fix. Okay, well, wait a second. Since they've moved, let's reset that to 6. Because obviously their existing range is completely pointless. Right, range 0, range 3. Now if I reset his range, I only see the 1. So I leave it at 7. When these guys moves in there, he'll opportunity fire at them anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that because that's probably the one of interest. I can't see anybody else at the moment. If somebody moves back here. Actually, range 7 is the limit of their shot, so you won't opportunity fire from that range. Yeah, I mean, you won't take a shot from that range. You'll try to get closer. Now that I did move though, so that's gonna work against me, and I did shoot, so that's gonna work against me. So you might actually have a good shot at maximum range. Don't know. Well, you might have a good chance. You might have a good percentage chance, but I mean, at maximum range, the weapon's not effectiveness should be dropping off. So getting hits is a different matter. Because the thing is, when you look at when you ask for a target, it gives you the unmodified chance of hitting, so that is obviously going to be much higher than it actually is, which is why you see something like, oh wow, 40% chance of hitting, and then you miss. What? That doesn't make sense because that's unmodified, so it got reduced. So I'm thinking actually you might be better off just reducing it to 3. Because there's nobody else who can see him. He'd have to move into the swamp, which would not be a good idea. So more likely he'd move around this side, and that is 1, 2, 3. So I think back down to 3 might work. Next. Okay, so he doesn't have any targets now. He's not gonna be able to hit anybody that side. And they are now 8 hexes away, so they can't hit him unless they move forward into the swamp. I don't know whether he does that or not, knowing there's units that can shoot at him. I somehow doubt it. But of course, if it's only 1 hex and there's like, oh, this is all swamp. Even though this looks like is not swamp, this is actually tagged as swamp. That is swamp. Okay, so that is all swamp. You may not move through there. May not want to, especially with units here. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. This should be proved very interesting. But these guys are in a very, very precarious position. They got very little support, as usual. The single platoon, again, caught on his own. I just can't seem to avoid that situation. Okay, so let's see. So this is the one we're looking at. I think range of 4 or 5. Cover that one. And if they move up, so it's 1, 2. So maybe a range of 6. So that's mixed to there. You can actually move onto the building. Yes, he can move onto the building. Well, around the building. Beside the building, close to the building, puts him on high ground, which gives him an advantage actually. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand it myself, but that's how it works. So I think I'm better at putting a range of 6 for them. They know we're here. We're not hidden at all. Next. Okay, he's not going to be able to see anything, so I'm going to reset his range to 3. If they move up there or there, I doubt that though. But this is still mixed, so he gets the he gets the cover protection of trees there. So this field is not gonna protect him. That's the problem. I think it's the same as being in mixed. I think it's considered crops or something. Yeah, I think it's considered crops. It's the same as plowed fields. Oh, there is a plowed fields thing, so I'm guessing that's what that is. Okay, I see a difference. I'm confusing orchards with vineyards. They are different. Vineyards are a little further apart. Orchards are much more dense. That's why I have difficulty seeing through them. Um, plant fields are better than mixed. Okay, that's good to know. So they have slightly better cover in there, for what it's worth. I'm relying on the fact he's moved, and hopefully that helps him out, prevents him from being spotted. So he does his range back to 0. Next is... Okay, so... Yeah, well, let me just check this one again. 1, 2, 3... That's actually in the swamp. I think his range should be 4. So he can hit things that are there. Because otherwise you won't be able to cover that area. Yeah. Make it just a little bit longer. And hoping that because these guys moved, they're difficult to see. Of course, mortar fire will hit this area hard next turn, so... Oh, at the end of my next turn, because that's when they'll call it in. Or it'll hit me now, because he's seen me already, and that's why he stopped. You know, so we'll know. We'll see right after this. Next is... let's skip through these again, because I looked at them a second time. 0, 0, 0. 4 hexes. There's no much point in setting those longer. No, absolutely none. Leave those at 0. They've got nothing they can fight infantry with anyway. We'll leave that at 10. We'll leave that at 13. I don't know. This could be worth looking at. Actually, 10. 10 is moving all the way up to here. So I don't... He could do that. He could do that. 1, 2. The thing is, he won't opportunity fire at the infantry anyway, so what's the point? And armor is not going to move up that far, so there's nothing he can shoot at. However, for him, for his subordinate tank, we have a different problem. Okay, that's 20 hexes. That's long range. That is a very, very difficult shot for him. I think I'm gonna set it anyway because just in case some armor moves up and around there. I mean, they would be able to move up behind here and not they wouldn't trigger it anyway. So, because this is the problem with putting smoke down. You basically can help your enemy as well. So you have to be a little bit more careful, which is why I don't use it too much, because it's very easy to get it wrong at my experience level, I think. So we'll see how this works out. But I'm gonna actually set that longer. I don't think it's gonna help me though. Simply because if he opportunity fires a tank that comes in there, all he needs to do is move something else in, and then get more shots at it. So I may actually not set it. I may just set it to 10. Because if you move something up and shoots at it, then the range will change and they'll fire back anyway, so... the advantage of putting an opportunity shot putting a range in that would actually fire the tank is that you could get a kill when it moves rather than when it fires. If it fires at you, then well, he's got the jump on you anyway. So and I'm not gonna get a good shot in that 20. I don't see it. It's just too far away. We'll leave that at 10. Ah, no. Let's leave it at. Let's put it at 20. I think it's too long. It's way too far, but we'll do that just in case. Because if they do actually take a shot, and then we get the jump on him then, because that might put some suppression on that unit, and that's what you want. Like trying to put suppression on him before he puts it on me. Okay, that's that. Rangers and the Kubelwagen. I don't see any reason to set it longer yet. Actually, I do. Okay, if you move something into under that hex, then we have something that can shoot there. For now, anyway. They move pretty fast, so the chances of hitting are gonna be pretty low, I think. Okay, and that's within. That's like a medium range shot, high medium range shot. So you may get something just to cover those hexes here. I don't think he'll move into the swamp. I really don't. You can't hit anything that side. You have to move. You have to move over. Okay, just to have a look here. Ranges are all set. Yeah. Well, you might be able to move this way to get a shot in that way. Okay. Okay. Let's see if artillery lands. Nothing. Okay.